Alright, I know it's been a really long time since I uploaded anything, but a lot has happened IRL. That's not important. This is World Court Tennis for the TurboGrafx 16. Okay, I realize there's a lot of sports I haven't hit yet, but cut me some slack this time. This game is unlike most other sports games I've played from this era, and I found it completely by accident. Turns out it's in the Family Tennis line of games from Namco, so all that sort of gameplay is there, and it's still great, but the sprites are bigger. But what's this quest mode all about? What could that be? I guess I'll boot it up. I've been waiting for you. I'm a king of Tennis Kingdom. What? What is Tennis Kingdom? I think we all know who the king of Tennis Kingdom is. My country has been peaceful. Everyone loved tennis. Okay. But it's all over. Evil Tennis King appeared. Evil Tennis King! He took treasures of the royals and snatched the tennis courts. I don't know what that means. How do you snatch a court? People can't play tennis and are complaining. Beat the king of tennis and bring back peace. I think he means the evil king of tennis. I will give you tennis goods and $500 before you leave. I'm counting on you to bring peace to our kingdom. So here's the deal. It's basically Dragon Quest, but I'm holding a tennis racket. The music's bad, so I'm just gonna put Dragon Quest in instead. Let's see what's going on around town. Expensive clothes can help you avoid tennis challenges. That's weird, but okay. Get information from people. Wow, game. I've never seen anything spell it out that bluntly. This is Chicago. Wait, what? Chicago? There isn't nearly enough gang violence. Okay, so you wander around a world map and get into random battles, just like other RPGs. But as you may have guessed, you play a tennis match instead of fight monsters. Luckily, it's just one game, so not a full set or match, so it doesn't take forever. You just have to either hold serve or break serve. You earn a lot of money from winning, but if you lose, you're warped back to your tennis king in Chicago, who gives you some pity money and tells you to go practice more. And you will lose very often, which makes progress across the map very, very slow and needlessly tedious. You'll get close to a town or place, and then lose a match and end up right back at square one. You can try to refuse to play matches, but more often than not, enemy is pushy, and you have no choice. Alright, I found another town. Where am I this time? Paris.
You can't be serious, man.
Okay, I'm in Paris. Apparently, there's an inner tube somewhere that will probably come in handy. The NPCs in this game are more uninteresting than in most. What the fuck? Okay, let's put the notorious strange man out of our heads. We have to bring back peace and save the treasures of the royals or whatever. At least this guy has some real information. You'll find a tennis court to the west. Maybe I'll buy some new shoes here. Oh, never mind. $5,000 shoes. Must be some limited edition Nikes. The shoes are actually one of the better upgrades, allowing you to move faster around the court. I guess I'll stick with my E shoes from Chicago. Now I can warp between Chicago and Paris, even though by my estimate they're separated by only a few miles and are on the same continent. There should be 6 tennis courts and therefore 6 pearls to collect for some reason. This is the first boss, I guess. If I beat him, he gives me a pearl. Is that one of the treasures of the royals? I don't know. Maybe I have to trade it for a key or something later. It's all very unclear right now. He's a pretty big step up from the world map trash I've been playing so far. I tried grinding out some money for a while, but it takes so long. You can't idly mash the attack button like in the other RPGs out there, so you really have to focus. I got some better gear, the rank D stuff, but he still beat me. I decided to use a password I found online to give me all the A rank gear, but none of the other items in the game. One of which is poop, by the way. I hate that I love to love-hate this game. The A rank gear is a considerable improvement, especially movement-wise, but that doesn't mean the matches are gimmies. You still have to, play the game well, so give me a break. At no point did I feel overpowered. Anyway, I won, so I got the pearl, and let's move on. And there's this guy. I beat him too. North of Paris is Tokyo. Nothing's really going on right now, despite what Chicago King telling me about no one can play tennis and that they're complaining. I sure don't see much complaining or lack of tennis being played. The A-Rank shirt is a must-have. You can run from any and all challenges, every time. Okay, where am I now? Oh, London, of course. I forgot that Chicago, Paris, and London are all on the same landmass. I also visited Toronto in my curiosity, but since I had already had the best gear, heading out from London was working so far. I found another tennis court logically tucked away in the mountains, so that makes 3 pearls. Then I wandered around this maze for a while, running from challenges, and eventually found the inner 2 we had heard about earlier. Wait, is he paddling with the tennis racket? How can he generate any momentum with the water flowing through the strings? Well, whatever. It's just horribly inefficient. I found another tennis court in the water near Tokyo, so now I'm at 4 pearls. What I'm not showing you is that I lost my first 1 or 2 attempts with almost all of these 4 quote-unquote bosses. I think I got the one in the mountains on my first try, though. Wait, whose castle is this? Oh snap, the Green King of Tennis! He doesn't call himself evil, but he's gotta be the evil King of Tennis I've heard so little about. And he wants a best of 3 sets match. That'll take forever. Is this the final boss? Do I not need to collect the 6 pearls or whatever other items there are? The game doesn't seem to care. The evil King of Tennis, aka Kermit, is absurdly difficult. His movement speed is incredible and he almost never misses. Check out his serve. I did not alter that footage. He really serves that hard, and it's impossible to read. You can only guess its direction and hope you press the button at the right time to block it back. And if he misses his first serve, his second is just as fast. It's stupid. After much hardship, I managed to break his serve, but that's only one part of the puzzle. Holding on to that break while facing his relentless assault is another. When I found it was possible to string together enough lucky returns while also managing to smother the net, I knew I could beat him. Kermit doesn't have perfect AI, luckily. He'll hit shots wide or hit stuff into the net from time to time. But not often. Still, it took many hours of practice and countless resets. I have several hours of losing footage, not counting all the times I played without recording. It'd be one thing if it was a single set match like the Pearl Battles, but having to get 2 out of 3 sets is just soul-crushing. I would go without playing for days or weeks at a time. But one evening, it all came together for me. I somehow channeled the combined might of Federer and Kalis and Randall Thor and rode it out to victory. Shall we watch the whole final game? You defeat me. You are very strong. You're goddamn right I am. I guess I didn't need to get the other pearls after all. Because of your victory, I'll give you treasures back. This business with all the treasures is still baffling, but the King of Chicago is going to be thrilled. You've done a great job. I thank you for beating the King of Tennis. Think me. And I thought you were a King of Tennis Kingdom. Are there other kings? You will rule over my tennis kingdom forever. So now I'm a king or a king? I don't understand the organizational structure of this society and its government. Maybe you should have another challenge. Do you like racing? I know that Final Lap has a similar challenge. What? That's right, folks. Namco's Final Lap for the TurboGrafx has its own RPG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Ball Champions Pro-Am Drop Shot Sports Video Games.